there, Star Wars collectors. This is the Senate Guard Warrior 98 channel. This will be my first video, and for my first video I decided that I just wanted to do a simple figure review. This is Pre Vizsla from the Clone Wars collection. He's from the Hasbro's 2010 Star Wars The Clone Wars line, CW number 8. He is from the Season 2, Episode 12, The Mandalore Plot, and was released in August of 2010 as part of the Shadow of the Dark Side assortment. Now, I recently picked this up from a toy store for about $30, is what he's going for now. It came completely loose, but I was fortunate enough to get his battle card, as you can see here. Got a nice picture of Pre Vizsla. Love the animation of the dark saber in that Clone Wars style. And of course, he was voiced by Jon Favreau, my personal favorite of Jon Favreau's characters. He is an excellent addition to the 3 3/4 inch line, the Heritage scale, and he came on an all-new scope back then, captures the character's animated likeness. This figure is notably slimmer than the standard clone troopers, which reflects the build of the character in the show, and the helmet is removable, which is one of my personal favorite features. The character sculpt there looks excellent, just like the cartoon of Governor Vizsla, and the helmet with the black and the Death Watch symbol, as well as the cape on the side with the Death Watch symbol, absolutely looks great. So let's get into the review. So this version of the Pre Vizsla comes with several accessories. These are his Westar 35 blaster pistols, not to be confused with Jango Fett's Westar 34s. This was the first time, and in my opinion, the best time, that the Dark Saber was released into a Star Wars action figure lineup. His helmet, like I already mentioned, is removable. Just look at that, absolutely beautiful paint on there. The Death Watch logo. He comes with a removable JT-12 jetpack. This is very nice. It is not always it's not always stable on him. Sometimes it falls off rather easy. It seems to be fitting properly now. And this Pre Vizsla comes with the shoulder cape pauldron, whatever you want to call it, with the Death Watch logo. Now, when I picked him up, I did get the stand and the battle card. I did not get the dice with this one. It was long gone, but I have plenty of dice in a drawer somewhere. Because in the golden age of Star Wars figures, my opinion, the golden age, whenever Shadow of the Dark Side and the Heroes line in 2012, that 2008 through about 2012 is when I would say is the golden age, all kinds of figures like this came with those die and the battle cards. So as far as for articulation, he is the super articulated on that Mandalorian sculpt. The holsters work quite nice. They hold the pistols very tightly. The pauldron, the shoulder armor, is attached to the shoulder pretty well. Doesn't move up and down. The dark saber, Pre Vizsla grips it pretty well. That, I would say, is a definite plus. Trying to get that new, let me show you here, the other version of the Dark Saber, the one that comes with Moff Gideon and the Mandalorian. It's a bit too thin. Moff Gideon can hold it, but some of the other characters, like the Mandalorian, they don't hold it as well as I'd want to. Sometimes it often falls out. But this thicker handle that comes with the Pre Vizsla figure, in my opinion, is perfect. So like I already explained, the Dark Saber, let me adjust my camera here. I much prefer the animated style. This thinner style, it is a bit longer. It's not necessarily like a short sword like the little one, but I do prefer that bulkier piece. Just going left to right, just wanted to go through a short history of the Mandalorian sculpts in the 3 3/4 line. I do have the original Kenner, I believe it was 1978 that Boba Fett was first released. I've got like a, I believe this is a 2005 Boba Fett, came with the Sarlacc battle pit that I had as a child. This Jango Fett is from the Legacy Evolutions, I believe, 2008 or 9 I want to date. Pre Vizsla, and of course we have one of the modern renditions of the Mandalorian, the 2021 Boba Fett, the Super Commando, and of course Pre Vizsla's relative Has Vizsla from the Mandalorian, part of House Vizsla as well. And you can see they came a long way. Oh yeah, the Boba Fett here is not as stable as some of the others, as you can see. But I really like the sculpt on this. It's very unique. I never owned any of the Death Watch Mandalorians before, but I am content with Pre Vizsla. And lastly, I just wanted to compare Pre Vizsla to another Clone Wars character. This is the Geonosis ARF Trooper. Don't know if this is Waxer or Boyle or just a standard one. I'd have to look that up in his review video and I do it. But as you can see, the animation style kind of preferred translated into plastic, that is, these thinner type arms, legs, and joints. But they do capture the likeness beautifully from the Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau Clone Wars. Right, and that will conclude the review of the Pre Vizsla figure. I did want to mention that there is a second rendition of Pre Vizsla in the 3 3/4 inch line in the Vintage Collection. The later Clone Wars seasons, I believe it was season 4 and 5, he had the appearance with more of the spiky helmet and did not have the cape. I do not actually own that figure in my collection. I missed out on that, unfortunately. The only figure I got from that wave was the Director Krennic. I fortunately found him at a good deal. But let me know down in the comments if you think that Hasbro in the Vintage Collection should redo this figure in the modern line. I quite like this design. I must say that I prefer this one actually because of the cape, just kind of the nostalgia, and of course the Lego figure copied this model. But let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my future content.